Hello, Anya. Hope you're doing well. What a tough game, but you have a really good performance. So let's check this out. First of all, I want to highlight a few actions. This one is when your marker leave the ball to the winger, but you didn't go with it, and you react really good and tackle her. It was a really good action because on the defense, you shouldn't try to guess what's going to happen. You must react to what is going on the field. So this was a really good reaction. This other action is when you try to block the shot here. You block the shot and you put yourself in front of the opponent. So if she's able to make the shot, you try to block it with all of your body. Plus, put your hands on your back. So there's no way that you commit a penalty kick. This other action, you force the opponent to go to the line. So when you touch her with your arm, the opponent is forced to go to the side and miss all of the advantage that she could have. So a couple of actions that you could make better. This one, when I mentioned last week that you should block the shots or the passes with the natural leg, this one happened again. So you made the run really good, but at the end, you try to block it with the other leg. So let's see. Instead of this last stretch of your leg, you could do another step and block it with your right foot. So that way you probably would be able to block it right away. So I know this is like an instinct, and it's something that we used to do to block it with the other leg. I know because I find myself sometimes in these situations when I also try to block it like you did here. But with practice, you should be able to be aware of it and try to correct that and be used to make this block with the other leg. This is another situation like the one we talked last week. So you make the run, close the gap, but still you give too much space between you and the opponent. So when she made that move, you go with it and you kind of miss a little time and you probably will be able to lose all of the play, but you recover really good and block it. I know you block it with the other leg, and that was really good. This is a resource to use the other leg, and you made it really good. So again, let's try to close the gap between the opponent and you so you could have a better reaction in these kind of situations. So let's see an example. She lowered the gravity center, increased the step frequency, and block it with the natural leg. So in this case, when she tried to block with the left leg, she opened wide and occupy a lot of space so that the ball doesn't go through. So let's see another example. Again, he lowered the body, increased the steps, and with that, he's able to react better on the speed changes and direction changes. So another thing to highlight is the long balls that you mentioned before. In this game, you made a lot of these long balls. In this one, you did really good. So once you get the ball, you scan what were the options you had, and you choose really good. And in this occasion, this was a really good play. So it ended up to be a goal opportunity. So So you can try to make these long balls because you do it really good. This is another example. Because this way you cross opponent lines and you make the offense progression really fast, and the team is able to create a fast goal opportunity and a fast progression. So these are really good options to do for the offense progressions. Some of the actions that you could improve are these ones. Last week we talked about these actions when you get the ball and you pass it right away, but you also made a few when you carry the ball a little bit. But for example, let's see this action. Even though you carry the ball here, if you'd carry the ball a few meters up, this opponent would jump to you and leave more space to Irene. So, I mean, this action was good because the pass went through to Sara, but you could provide the team with more options and more opportunity. So Irene would have this much space to go through with no pressure at all. So another example of this kind of actions, this again, you carry the ball and you keep going. Even Gabby told you to go on. And this is the goal, to make the opponents and your teammates to move and create the spaces. So in this case, once you carry all the ball all this distance, Monza was able to go to the space. So let's see an example of this kind of actions. This is the goal. The goal is, again, to create spaces. So if he carried the ball up, this guy is able to move and lost this reference. So he's not able to pressure him, and he's able to continue the progression with no pressure. So another example for this kind of action, to commit the opponent to go to you, are not just carry the ball. You can just stand on the same place until the opponent commit. So let's see, for example, in this case, he carries the ball, but no one jumps. So what he does is, okay, let's slow the speed, let's stand, and with this action, the opponent jumps and create this space. And even so, when you decide to carry the ball and the opponent is close to you, this action was really good, because when she was really close to you, you put your body between her and the ball. So the only option for her is to slow down and let you go, or tackle you, and in this case, do the foul. So let's see another good example. In this case, with Kim, when she carried the ball, she get the ball and carry it to create spaces. So the opponent jump to her and create more space to Irene or to Scarlett, and they have a lot of space and time to create another play. This is a good example you did. You get the ball, you carry it, and that way she commits to you. So with this, Hannah had more time and space to create another play.